Hey, everybody, it's Nitro coming back at you with another review of Canadian cigarettes post-paint packaging. Just an update on what's going on, I've been seeing. I've been smoking these quite some time. This is a full flavor version. Whether they're cross-border or not, made or different, well, pretty sure there's knockoffs or knockoffs. Because there's the white version, which is light. They'll come with a gold band, or the two lines and the actual playfares, like in letters, in blue, written. Yeah. Now these, when I got these, I could tell right away. See that pull string? It's gold. Every other one said in playfares, like that's its rip-off tag was all playfares, the word. This is gold. Now, inside, the foil wrapping in full flavor is gold colored. No, I'm pretty sure they're knockoffs of knockoffs. I've had a carton of knockoff playfares full flavor. Yeah, they weren't as bad as this, but they were undoable. You couldn't smoke them. You couldn't do anything with them. You couldn't roll them. You couldn't cut the filter. Nothing. Nothing. But anyway, these, they look like they should. The written name, the two bands. But I've been finding myself cutting the filter to get a good drag because they're different, a little bit different. But yeah. They got a few things wrong. Some of the French is a little bit off. I'm pretty sure full flavor is not spelled the way they spell it. But I'm not complaining for the price, right? No way. It's been probably a year and a half, 2 years since I smoked Canadian cigarettes because I just can't justify it anymore once you make the plunge. Now, I tried to compare, which I can't. I haven't had any difference in just the flavor light and full. But when I get the playfare light ones with the gold band, you can definitely notice a difference. Whether they're ripping each other off or maybe one is made in one side of the border and on the other. As we all know, these things are all about the border, these cartons. But just for comparison, a friend wanted me to try Nexus Plus, I think it is, or Premium, or Full Flavor, which is, of course, a knockoff Next. Same with Playfares, or a knockoff of Players Light. No longer on the market, but I wish they were the standard. And here's the thing, this is why I like the Playfares. The Playfares don't smell or taste like the regular native tobacco like it used to. The Nexus one, it did smell like it, and it tasted like it too. So that's a no-go for me on the Nexus. I figured they all kind of upgraded their shit to Playfare status, but nope. Curious. The only ones I don't go for were discounts in the bag and in the carton. I liked actually the cheaper knockoff bag ones, but same thing. They smelled like native cigarettes. And every other native cigarette I tried, that taste and that smell, you just can't escape it. But the flavor is not an issue. And I thought I was just desensitized to it. That's what I figured. Everybody would think that, wouldn't you? No, not what I tried a Nexus. Probably maybe the same people, whatever. Yeah, no, you can taste it, smell it right off the bat. You could tell like the way it was rolled and everything was just cheaper. Yeah, big surprise. But I'm hoping Playfare's hope they mix it up in the, like I said, gold foil. It used to be silver. Okay. The packaging doesn't fit quite right. It doesn't fold over quite right. It's not quite right. Everything else looks basically the same. I don't have any old packages to compare it to. If I looked around hard enough, I may be able to find it. There's probably actually pictures on my photo reel. Yeah. But yeah, I opened them, and as soon as I seen the gold pull tab for, instead of the name Playflares all around it in white to unseal the plastic, I was like, oh fuck, really? Yeah, really. But anyway, still can't beat the price. Thinking about trying another kind. Everybody goes on about Canada Goose, BBs, putters. I think they're overrated, and I bet you they taste just like, and more so, just like the old school native tobacco taste. It's not like, it's like native tobacco, like stuff you get at like the duty-free shop if you go ever traveling across the border. It's from like, I don't know, some Mohegan tribe or something. Yeah. Which is what these are. There's like 20 websites. They're in my Facebook feed. They're in my YouTube ads. Yeah. They're just like, they're crazy. There's no tax on them. It's like, order like 100 cartons and you get a discount. It's a lot. But I've done my research, all my reviews. If you watch my channel and follow me, I held out for a long time. I figured I'd get ripped off or whatever. But I have not seen one review, nothing, not one, of somebody getting fucked over by one of these sites or getting fucked over by not getting their package or not getting what they ordered. Many of the sites, out of stock. A couple of them have a good idea. You can mix and match single 20 packs of like 8, up to like 8 different packages. It's pricey, but it's a good idea because then you get to try all the different kinds, right? Per pack, not per carton. It's a pretty good idea. Except that most of them are sold out of the ones you want, right? Yeah. But I know a big one is menthol is a big seller. Because in Canada, menthol has been outlawed since the 90s, menthol cigarettes. But, our cigarettes are so pathetic, it's a shame. They're like $29 a pack. Government took out a bunch of chemicals, made them take out, changed everything, they're shit. Every single individual butt has a warning on it, a different warning. It's bilingual. Thank you, Quebec, for your French. I don't like anybody else fucking speaks it. Fucking stupid fucking French. Being bilingual and having everything by law in this country because of like one province or two, everything has to be printed in both languages. Probably why our shit costs so much. You know how much that would cost to have to distribute your product in another country and have to what? Have a separate facility for both languages? For just Canada? Seems like it would be awful pricey. Probably why we don't have any good selection of brand names and stuff. Yeah, makes sense. But, yeah. Like I even noticed one Dewar's Scotch whiskey in the liquor store, run by the government, obviously. It's bilingual. And I'm like, holy shit. Well, you know what that means. They probably sold out. No, Scotch and liquor every year went up so much in price that it's Scotch. I don't even look at it, but Dewar's is the only one at shelf level, you know, cheapest, still keeping it fairly real. Almost everything that's all gone up in price in my province, everything tastes fake. Everything, you can taste the fake flavoring. You can taste the, you know, you can taste it. You can taste all your old school favorites. You can taste the fake. Like, a liquor starts out small and becomes popular, and then big company buys it, changes it, sends it overseas to be brewed, and then fucks with the recipe, and then it's all over. And that's like Tito's vodka. When it came out, it was great. It was amazing. Couldn't believe how good it was. By the way, it's made with corn. I'm pretty sure that's just moonshine. Just saying. That is moonshine. And then it got popular really fast. Went up $10. Couldn't justify, haven't had it since, but that's fucking moonshine. That's probably why it tastes so good. I've never heard vodka made by corn, ever. Wheat and everything else, potatoes, and even just put sugar, just ethanol. Like, yeah. All the beers, all your favorite beers are all had the recipe changed. I know mine has. I tried Heineken. Oh my God. It was just a single tall boy because I'm not buying a whole case. Last time I checked, Heineken, I used to drink it for years. Years when I back in my 20s. Always. For like a year, that's all I drank. And I shit you not, it was orange, dark orange in color. This was just like all Canadian lagers, super, super bright, light. And it didn't taste anything like it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like Molson Canadian, I used to love it. Then they changed way back, well, 20 years ago. I mean, the companies don't think you'll notice, but when they buy these smaller companies, because competition, they fear it, squash it where they can. B, they market it under the same name, obviously. They'd be stupid not to, because all the fans and favorites, they want to know. They don't want them to know that they got bought up by a conglomerate and changed everything. But most people can notice. What they do is they buy the small company, squash the competition, and then they take the recipe. Usually they trim the fat, fire a bunch of employees, cut corners everywhere, and then they mess with the recipe. What they do with the recipe almost exclusively with it every time, whether it's hard liquor, beer, whatever, is they change it to make it more appealing to everybody. So if it has a uniqueness or a sourness to it or whatever, they'll try to dim that with artificial flavors so that it appeals to a larger crowd. That's what they do. So that's why all your favorite beers, you notice what the hell, why does it taste like this? Why does it look like that? That's because they want other people, they want more of a demographic buying it. Like Belgian Moon. Used to get it at the bar at first, but then it came in cans. Then one day I drank it for 2 years. I had one at the girlfriend's house. I had a drink of it. I said, what the fuck is this? I said, this is not Belgian Moon. Looked at it. Now proudly brewed in North America. Owned by Anheuser-Busch Coors conglomerate, blah. You could taste the fake. You could taste every single fake flavor. There's definitely no real orange brewed in that. Nothing. Total, and I've never bought it since. Yep. Moosehead, which is a couple of provinces over, still independently owned brewery in Canada, or in the world, I think. I don't know how they keep it out. You know how they keep it out because I'm pretty sure they brew everybody else's beer too. So they take on commission. So that's a good way to do it. Like Bush and a lot of these breweries names like don't even have breweries anymore. They just third party that shit. I'm serious. They do. They don't even have an actual brewery. They just third party contracted out to say places like Moosehead who have a bigger facility or make a bigger facility just for that, just to make more business. But anyway, Moosehead, such a good beer. Moosehead Dry Ice, it's very competed head to head with Bush. You can't really, whatever, Bush Ice, whatever. And Alpine, all made by Moosehead. So is that Twisted Hard Tea stuff. But if you want a good beer, Moosehead. Yipper. But, yeah. The wave of the IPA, which is, you know what it is? IPA? Grapefruit. It's grapefruit. Okay? Just fuck off with the IPA. Just fuck off with it. Okay? It's not happening. Yeah. And the beer companies now, they don't put out smaller packs or anything. Everything is a bigger pack with a big price tag and only one option, the big pack. No option between a flat or a 12-pack or an 8-pack or anything like that. It's cheaper for them to make the one box, the one production line, the one price, and you have no choice. In my province, all liquor stores are province run and a monopoly. 40% is all taxes, our liquor. Government owned, government run, government employees, government hours, government everything, prices. I walked in one time, the last time I walked in, every single fucking thing was the same price to the cent. It was creepy. It was communism. That's not shopping at all. And I'm sure, like the companies, that's why you see what they carry, my province, dropping off like flies. Because they probably won't play ball, for one thing. The NSLC, won't let them be competitive by, say, letting their beer be $5 cheaper than the guy next to it. Why not? That's competition. That's democracy. That's capitalism. I don't even know why these companies even bother with this. Our country with that crap, let alone our province. To the cent. It's not shopping. That's communism. It's to the cent. That's creepy and weird. I'm sure the companies would hate it too, because they would love to have their things priced up and down and different. They used to. Usually no more than $5-6 in difference. My province's liquor stores idea of a sale is $2, max $5 on whatever, but $2 is big, or $1. That's sale. They go to the trouble of changing labels and change the website for $1, $2 off. And like I said, 40% goes to taxes. That buddy sent me from another province. Exact same case of beer, half the price. Half the price for where it is mine. Live photo. Same brand, same time. Oh my God. And of course, province run too. His is, but it's not a monopoly like here. Wow. If you go to the States, you go to the vodka aisle at a liquor store in the States, the United States, wow, you get a selection. Not here. It's just the few select companies that, we have one Russian vodka on our shelves, which, as you know, since the Ukraine war, everybody took the Russian vodka off shelves, which was a Russian standard, which was bottom shelf vodka anyway. But that's all we had. But America, I mean, that they probably took a hit because the best vodka is fucking Russian vodka. Russian vodka is amazingly good because one thing they know what to do is to make fucking vodka. Yeah. America, they sell it at like convenience stores, Walmart. You can walk out of Walmart with liquor. Fuck. Grocery stores, that's not a thing here. Never, never. All government stores, government employees, government run, government taxed. Yeah, ridiculous. Pretty bad when you're 40% of your money, of the cost of what you're buying is taxes and not the actual product. Like I said, there was the last liquor's price change. Everything went the same. Even the ones that were holding out, locals and the odd one that was like oddly $5 cheaper than everything else around it. You know, locally made. Even them, they're up now within $1. So they crushed them. Yep. In my brand, no difference. But like I said, a lot of the stores, like they'll only carry a certain, like mine, 15-pack only. Holy fuck, $41. That happened overnight. Didn't used to be that way. I didn't even know they made 15 packs. But anyway, $21, $22 for an 8-pack, which hard to find. There's like no 8-packs of beer pretty much anywhere, not in my province anyway. But yeah, and you can buy singles like tall boys, which I would love to walk in and get like 12 of those, you know, and just have variety. I love variety. Just testing different. They're $5 each. A tall boy is 473 milliliters, so a little bit more than a can of Pepsi, but 110 milliliters more. They call it a tall boy. It's a little bit taller. $5 each. For a 15-pack, it's $41. So just do the math. Yeah. But like I said, if you go back and try old favorites, you can taste all the artificial flavors and ingredients. Hard. Price up. Product changed. Everything's the same. Anyway, Night Road.